So we recently got the Celestial Librarian Xianyun, which I'm pumped about because Xiao is one of my favorite characters, and I've been waiting a long time to get his best team. So I decided to build her in one stream, to the best of my ability, to get her on this team so I can finally get rid of Bennett. Now I know what she does, kind of, but I never looked into her kit. So I'm gonna goof up 4 times, and if you can catch them before they happen, let me know in the comments, and I will call them out in the video. Let's begin. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. All right, so we got Xianyun, and what was this place called again? Aokon, Mount Aokon? Aokon? I don't know how to pronounce that, but this is where we first met her in swamp format. We're gonna build her. We're going to see sort of incrementally how much better she gets after each ascension, but also real simply how she increases Xiao's damage. And then we'll test the full team and compare it to the old Xiao team. So let's see. We're using this guy as our test dummy because there is no reliable test dummy in the game. They all move or turn invisible. So we're just gonna use this poor sleeping dragon. That's kind of rude. What about Kaching? All right, change of plans. We're using Kaching. Let's see what that's all about. 37-16. No! What? What? Jesus. I'm on a shit weapon. All right, why don't we use Wolfang? 84, 156. That's better. All right, let's see how Kaching's normal plunge damage. 6289. So let's see at level 1, no weapon, no artifacts, 0 constellations, and level 1 talents, how much higher we can get the plunge damage. No, oh my god, this is gonna be a nightmare. This is going to be a nightmare. I guess we could just test on this Rune Guard since it's gonna be ready. No! 6322. Okay, we got our energy. Let's test it again. Now, with Xianyun at level 0 everything, it was still 6322. Did I run out of time? I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Take a breeze. Continuously follow the active character, periodically heals them. Starts with 8 stacks while jumping height is increased, and the active character completes a plunging attack. Star Worker will be consumed and deal AoE. Wait a second. Will system nearby plunging attack shockwave damage will be increased by 200%. Oh my god. I do believe this is the importance of reading right here. Wasting, I don't know, 20 minutes just doing useless shit and just running into dead ends, and then later figuring out that this is the moneymaker right here. That's annoying, dude. Oh my god. Bring me back home to Mount Aokon. Now I'm just angry. All right, let's regroup and we'll just start leveling because that was a bunch of bullshit, and now we have to just level. All right, level up. Let's be conscious of books. -20. First ascension. Let's hear what she says.
Given that one spends so much time indoors, it is rather nice to perform a little exercise once in a while.
Okay, kind of boring. That's level 20 and no talent unlock yet. Oh, the first one. Okay, this is cool. I actually didn't know that she increased plunge crit rate, so that's kind of nice. Okay, this is what we're waiting for. I was a bit confused after not seeing shit about it in the burst, so that's not cool, because this is pretty much just healing and then increasing jump height. It doesn't actually do anything. It does an extra instance of Animo plunge damage itself, right? Star Worker damage is 40%. That's just AoE and Nemo damage from her. Give me this shit. All right, level 40. Bang. Let's hear what you have to say to the class.
Some of these adeptal arts one has not employed in many years. Inevitably, one is a little unpracticed.
Okay. Her speaking in third person pisses me off. Okay, level 50. Let's go. Pretty cool. All right, what else you got to say? Nothing? Okay. Okay, one more and we get the actual bullshit go, 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 go. All right, now what do you gotta say? Now what do you gotta say? Teach me about something Adepti related.
Dear me, that expectant look on your face. Very well. One shall have to employ one's abilities to a fuller extent from now on.
Okay, so she's like, I'll do better, but in a smug way. Now we have it, yay! All right, so it's 200% of Xianyun's attack, which means it'll cap out at 4,500 attack. It's also not base attack, so it's just whatever attack she has. So what does she have now? 293. 200% of 293 is 586. All right. Uh-oh, nope. Beep, beep. Fly away. First of all, gotta change these wings. That's crazy. What looks good? Actually, that kind of matches her pants. It's pretty good. It's kind of celestial. That also works. Shit. It matches the same kind of blue. That doesn't work as well. Nah. I feel like the green is gonna be good. That doesn't work. Oh, never mind. That doesn't work. Nope. Red? Xbox. Nope. Honestly, the original and this one are probably the best, but I think I like this one. Let's do that. All right. What's this plunge damage now?
Incoming.
Doink. 6289. All right, 6289 is now.
Speed of light.
7319. What increase is that? Yeah, like 1,000. It's 1,030. 1,000 damage with 0 buffs, literal baseline attack, and nothing else going on is like pretty good. But I guess that is considering her crit and all that. So back to the chair of life and upgrades. All right, so we got that. 70. I'm running out of Mora. This might suck. All right, what do you got to say? Teach us a thing or two, librarian. Or not. Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. All right, now. Oh man, I'm not gonna have enough. Final Ascension. What do you got to say? What do you got to say, Xianyun?
It is through our journey in this world that we gain experience. Power is not everything. The skills of communication are more important. If you have time, let us find a place with a pleasant view where we can admire the scenery, converse, slow down our pace, and simply enjoy being alive.
That was a very roundabout way of asking us on a date, don't you think? All right, we're going to 81 because that's tradition around here. Bang. We're broke, but we have a level 81 Xianyun with full Ascension passives. Let's see what sort of weapon we could attach here. So we just want a high base attack weapon, right? Or one that just increases your attack by a lot. What would be highest? Probably Skyward Atlas, right? 608, 674, 510. So the goal is to get to 4,500 attack, but it's all dependent on her burst. So if that's true, then we may have to use this. But if we can get enough ER through substat, that might be good because this is the highest base attack, right? EM, crit damage, ER, but not helpful and not very high attack. P, attack. Oh man, imagine using this. ER. I mean, this is an attack percent passive. I'm thinking either Skyward or Fav, but Skyward's already leveled, so I think we're gonna do that. Sorry, Lanyan, been outranked. Oh man, I didn't know that a lot of her kit was kind of locked behind her weapon. That's kind of annoying. All nearby party members' plunging attacks will deal 28% increased damage for 20 seconds. That sucks. When nearby party members hit opponents with plunging attacks, they will restore 2.5 energy to the equipping character. Wow. This is literally the most ideal weapon you could possibly get for her because it has high base attack, an attack percent passive, it further increases plunging attack of the team, and it restores energy to Xianyun for every time someone plunge attacks. It's just there's something that happens in your brain where you're like, okay, I know that if I didn't even know that the weapon existed, I would be happy, right? You would work with what you have. You would look through these and you would figure out, okay, this is the best for her and this is what I can use. But just the knowledge that the signature weapon exists makes you realize your build no matter how well you build her, it's going to be 95% of what her potential is, and that doesn't feel good. So they're using that little psychological trick to make you want her weapon, and it works. It works for a lot of people. All right, so we're gonna use this for now. Let's see what her attack is at. It's very low. That's a shame. We're gonna hit some artifacts. Let's see. So we got a set on Chevreuse. We got attack percent. That could be good for her. So we don't really care about crit. We don't care about anything except for ER and attack percent. That's all we care about. ER and attack percent. This has attack percent. Maybe we could do that. This has both. That's wonderful. This is attack with ER. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at this. Do we have a perfect set? Attack percent, no ER. HP, crit damage, not great. But it is attack. Maybe we could equip that for now. And then HP. So this will be the off piece. Wow. These are high fucking rolls. Jesus Christ. I might want to save that for a DPS. This might be good for Navia. No, it wouldn't. We don't use this set on Navia. Stupid, stupid, stuput. High rolls. All right, let's do that one. So we have triple attack and ER substats on 3. Oh, 3 out of the 5. That might not be enough. Let's start with this one. This is a good one. I like this. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough. Even the Mora might not be enough. ER. This is going to be bittersweet. This is going to be really bittersweet. I guarantee you we're not going to get any ER. It's just going to roll crit. And then it's going to be for someone that I have to switch this onto. Oh no. Is this just going to be like a crazy piece? Oh man. Guess we'll see. Oh my god. I want ER. Ah! This is weird. I didn't want this to happen. Ooh! Hey guys, this is kind of nuts. The last 4. I'm out of Mora! Ah, Jesus. This is my city. Alright, I need some Mora, please. 50k. That's not very much. Maybe this will give us something. That's cool. And it does. 48k. Nice. Okay, we got another 100k. We can get another 300,000 here. That's good. I could do that. All right, let's level 20 this ER. Great. Hey, this is a pretty good piece, though. Maybe we should do Feather next then, because it has ER. Let's do that. That's fun. ER. Okay, that's good. Pretty good. ER. Oh my god. All right, that's interesting. ER. Oh my god. 3 attack rolls. Huh. This is weird. If this is attack again, this might be the highest substat attack percent piece that I've ever seen. ER. EM. You misheard me. Did I mumble? That's annoying. 18% attack is nuts. Wow. All right. Well, we're going to keep that. That's for sure. Okay. Let's do this one next. See what this happens. I guess we don't even really need to worry about this one, right? Because none of the substats really matter. All right, let's just bring this up. EM, that's fine. Crit rate, whatever. And I'm out of stuff. A pretty decent spread so far. What's the attack at? Almost 3,000. Pretty good, pretty good. Here's what I want to do. I want to remove these and test the damage increase with just the weapon. So let's do a little bit of an estimation, right? Last time we were at 250 something attack and it ended up giving another 1,030 damage, 4 times the amount of attack. So if that follows, then 4 times this amount would be another 6,000 attack or 6,000 damage. So maybe we should see like 12,000. Cool. All right, plunge damage test. 0.6289. Let's see. Let's just do this now. Don't yell at me.
Speed of light.
Bang. Yes. 11,903. Woo! 5,600 more damage. This is pretty good. Let's build more energy, put the artifacts back on, and see what we can do. Quip, 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 quip. There you go. All right, let's do that. We got some Mora, so that's good. Into EM. Get me to 20. Crit. Defense. 22% defense. Well, she's tanky, so that's good, I guess. Okay, let's enhance this. If this rolls into attack again, I'm gonna freak. HP. Thanks. Attack. Oh boy. Well, we got an extra 14% attack from this piece, which is pretty good. I think we're gonna strongbox a little bit and see if we can get an ER Sans. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get that ER Sans. Come on, come on. A lot of locks. Oh, this is the piece. EM, defense. Let's keep it going. Come on, give me something tasty. Give me something nice. Okay, cool. HP sense. Defense sense. Oy, oy, oy. Another 39 down the drain. Crit damage with crit rate? Ooh! Crit rate, crit damage. What the No. Come on. 2 attack sands. Normally that would be good. I'm not sure how many more I could do this. This might be the last one. Alright, let's see. 2 sands. Defense! ER, 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 ER. Oh! Yes, yes, yes. Hell yeah. The last one, too. Fantastic. Now, the only thing that would make this better is if it rolled into attack percent, right? But that would be impossible, right? Couldn't be attack percent. Oh my god. That's normally good, buddy. But not in this case. Flat attack? Wow, the one I didn't want. Flat attack. Okay. Flat attack. You're being kind to me in the weirdest ways, game. The weirdest ways. Okay, we have 4 more levels. 2. Good. Last one. Flat attack. I can't believe I'm praying for this. Flat attack, please. This piece is so weird. All right, we have a full set. 20s all around. This is the flower. That's crazy. This is nuts. We have a little bit of ER. We have an ER Sans, ton of crit. This goblet's crazy. I feel like I'm building a DPS Xianyun. Now we're at 81. We're at 90 out of 90 Skyward Atlas. Now it's even more reasonable to get away with this since we're running an ER Sans. Final attack stat is lacking a bit. It's around 3,200. We cap her buff at 4,500, which means if we use her with Bennett and her attack goes up by like 1,200, then it'll be pretty much capped. Final test with a full build with one other character to see how Kaching's plunge will be affected. So let's go back to old reliable. 6289. All right, we got our burst. Oh shit. Doink. 19527. Ooh. Doing middle school math. 13,000 damage increase. Ooh. So her, whatever, whenever she unlocks the second passive with no weapon, no nothing, no artifacts, she adds another 1,000 to Kaching's plunge. This is considering crit also. Level 81 out of 90 and a Skyward Atlas 90 out of 90. No artifacts. She increases by 5,600. Good bump. And now with 81 out of 90, fully leveled Skyward Atlas, around 3,100 attack, and full artifacts, we're at 13,200 added damage. Pretty good. But now we have to see what she is with her max buff because we're only at 3,100 attack, which means there's 1,400 attack left for more buffing. So basically, what happened was, for the next 2 hours, I tried to get Xianyun's attack up to 4,500 to see what the max buff was, and I tried really everything that I could possibly think of. I was trying foods, I was trying different team building, I tried to put Bennett on the team with someone with Thrilling Tales of the Dragon Slayers. I tried it all. And what I was really trying to do was get just her attack up to 4,500. I wasn't trying to buff anyone else's attack, but the food buffs everyone. Bennett does an okay job, Thrilling Tales does an okay job, but I couldn't quite get just hers up. So I was flailing around, losing my mind, racking my noodle trying to figure this out, to no avail. So we just had to move on. That's going to be that. And now the final test is going to be a Xiao team, one of my favorite characters in the game. We're going to test plunge damage with Farina Bennett, and then we're going to test with Farina Xianyun. And hopefully the damage is somewhat significant so that I can successfully say that all this pain and suffering was worth it. So let's find out. So let's get like an average hit. Okay, 86, 88, 93, 92, so 93,000. And now let's do Farina Xianyun. And I swear to God, if I'm still getting 93,000, I'm gonna call MiHoYo and return her. I will Karen MiHoYo into returning Xianyun. All right, here we go. And 125. Ooh! That's a 32,000 increase. 32,000 per hit. So that means per rotation, that's about 240,000 extra damage. Whoa, per rotation? Oh boy. Hello. Oh man, this is what I needed. This is what I needed to keep Xiao relevant. Here we go. Now we can finally swap Bennett out for someone else because I'm sick of using him. We have a theater girl, a swan, a 300-year-old nerd, and a depressed little boy. Take a load off. You've been through a lot today. So overall, normal attack is not worth leveling. This is only worth leveling for personal damage. And then this is worth leveling if you want your healing to be better, which is worth it because otherwise it doesn't really heal much at all. And if this talent level is higher, you can use her more efficiently with Farina, which is really how everyone uses her. So her first passive increases plunge crit rate up to 10%. And then her second passive is where most of her utility comes from. So it takes 200% of her attack and gives it as additional plunging damage, up to 9,000 flat damage increase. So it works a bit the same as Shenhe's Quills. This is good. She's a simple character to build. It's very good. We were able to get her to 81 out of 90 on the Skyward Atlas with a full Song of Days pass set. C0, I've heard C2 was what people really want to get her to. After using the burst, her attack will increase by 20%. That's helpful in itself. Additionally, her passive is changed. Oh, wow. Okay, I could see why. So before it was 200% of her attack with a cap of 9,000. Now it's 400% of her attack with a cap of 18,000. So that's crazy. That doubles her plunge buff. C4 is healing. This C6 is for her personal damage, it looks like. So C2 is her best. All right, I think I have my new main team. I love this. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. That's it for this one. I think Xianyun's super fun, and I think a lot of accounts would benefit from having her. Let me know if you like videos like this. I had a lot of fun making it, and we'll see you for the next one. Ciao!